bookshelf will give you practice in folding tabs, as those are the connecting pieces that hold everything together. We're going to start with the front and back of the bookshelf. Using the same squeezing technique we learned when doing the lid, fold along the dotted line for the back fold. Crease it with the craft stick and perform the same steps for the front fold. We'll next work on the right side of the bookshelf by folding the tabs. These can be a little tough, so take your time squeezing and making sure you fold on the dotted line. With the tabs done, we'll move on to the top fold for the right side. Lock in your fold and crease it with your craft stick. Apply glue to the first of your newly folded tabs. Pressing it against the front for 10 seconds to make sure it holds. Do the same to the other tab and the back side of the bookshelf. If you have larger fingers, you may find it difficult to put pressure on the second flap to secure the bond. Craft stick to the rescue. Slide it on top of the tab on the inside and push against it for 10 seconds to make it secure. Moving on to the left side, fold the tabs like before and crease them with your craft stick. Do the same with the tabs for the bottom side, including the end tab. With all the tabs folded, we're going to do the top fold for the left side. This one is a little tricky since we already glued the other side, but you can fold it into the bookshelf and just use your finger to set the fold. Apply glue to the back flap and push it inside the bookshelf, aligning the edge of the side to the edge of the back section. Use your finger or craft stick to put pressure on the flap from the inside and outside for at least 10 seconds. The other left side flap may be tucked in the bookshelf at this point. Carefully pull it outside, apply glue, and fold it back inside. Apply pressure against the front of the bookshelf and the flap from the inside using a finger or your craft stick. The last section to finish is the bottom. Apply glue to all 3 tabs and fold the bottom section, ensuring all 3 tabs go inside of the bookshelf. Applying pressure on these is tough, but if you push gently on all sides, you'll ensure the bonds are made and the bookshelf will be complete. You finished your first piece of paper furniture. Nice job! Now let's make a 3D book to put on top of it. To assemble the book, you'll need the book cover and the book interior pieces. This is a finicky assembly, so take your time and you'll end up with a cute little book. Let's start by making the 2 folds for the book cover. You'll be folding on the dark lines to create a gap for the spine of the book. When there is a very little amount of cardstock between folds, the folds can become difficult. Continue to use the squeeze folding technique and make these folds very slowly to ensure you are folding on the line. Crease the fold with your craft stick. For the second fold, try rolling it towards you a little bit by putting your thumb on the previous fold and your index fingers on the other side and squeezing gently. Cover done. On to the inner section of the book. We'll start with the biggest fold, which is the large flap. This is a similar fold to the ones you just did for the cover. Then we'll move on to the one right below the previous one to make the side stand up. The rolling and squeezing technique can be useful here due to the amount of small cardstock between the folds. Next comes the two sides. These have two tabs on them, but we're going to fold the whole side as one big piece. Crease them both well. The last side has two folds that will be similar to the first two folds of this piece. Take your time and squeeze slowly. When you're done with the side fold and tab fold, we're going to tackle the four little tabs. Fold each of these in toward the center of each side. This is what it'll look like after we finish gluing all the tabs. So let's start gluing. Apply glue to the front 2 small tabs and press them against the inside of the front side. Put pressure on each tab for at least 10 seconds to ensure the bond holds. Do the same thing for the back 2 small tabs. Apply glue to both of them and press them against the inside of the back side. Apply pressure on these tabs until it holds. The last tab will hold the large flap down and will finish off the inside of our book. Apply glue to the long tab and press the large flap on top of it. Apply pressure to the edge where the glue is for at least 10 seconds. If you find any corners are not holding, peel them up a little and get as much glue as you can into the crack and apply pressure again. It doesn't take much to hold it in place. The last step of assembling the book is to attach the book cover to the inside of the book. Apply glue to the white side of the book cover and align the inside of the book into the middle of the spine of the book cover, and then wrap the front and back. Put pressure on all sides of the cover to ensure the bond holds. You now have your very own copy of Harry Otter. Enjoy! Next up, we'll tackle the coffee table.